ARES Commander allows us to create smarter blocks with parameters that will allow us to dynamically alter their shape in a very simple way. Let's see how to use some of these parameters. First, let's turn this drawing into a block. We select the entities, we indicate the insertion point, we choose the centimeter as a unit, and the convert to block option is active. Press OK. Now it is a block, and as such we can edit it by double clicking on it. Inside the custom block editor, we will incorporate parameters so that our fence is able to grow or decrease through a grip. For that, we're going to combine two operations such as stretch and pattern. We will start using stretch, although before this we must use the element called linear, and we will build indicating 2 points. From the options that appear, we will choose to show a single grip. In this case, to stretch it to the left. Now, in activities, we select stretch. Then we indicate the element called distance 1. Then we indicate the point from where the action will take place. We establish the area of stretch, and then we select the elements that will be modified by the action. After pressing enter, we close to test the block. We select the block, and we see that the grip appears where to stretch it. With this, we can verify that we've controlled the first part of this fence. However, we're interested in the fact that the vertical frames of the fence are copied as we stretch from the grip. Therefore, we edit the block again by double clicking on it. Now let's see how we create a pattern. In this case, the element will be the same as in the previous operation. That's why we go directly to the activities and select pattern, to then indicate the element called distance 1. Then we select the entities that will be copied with pattern, press enter, and now we determine the distance of the column of the pattern, indicating it with 2 points. We finish and save the changes to test the block. Now, after selecting the block, we stretch the grip. As you can see now, the operation is complete, and as the wall is stretched, the vertical part of the fence is also copied. Pay attention to the following. When moving the grip, the horizontal elements are created until at some point a multiple of the distance indicated in the pattern appears, a moment in which another vertical frame of the fence appears. We may be interested in the movement being made taking into account a specific increment, if for example the length has to stay a multiple of a given number. This way we make sure that the proportion between the horizontal and vertical will be adequate. We can even observe that from the properties we can control the distance of the grip. We are going to edit the block with a double click. We select the element, and within properties, in the value set section, we can change it to a value of increment, whose distance in this example should be the same as we use to determine the copy distance of the pattern. We measure it, and we see that it is 20 centimeters, this being the increase we're going to give it. We close and save the changes to test the custom block. Now, when moving the grip, we will see that its movement will respect the increase that we've granted. In this way, we ensure that exact pieces enter. This same operation can be done on the opposite side of the block, so we can stretch it to the right side too. After doing the operations on the opposite side, we can also create a fence in the other direction. These are some parameters that we can configure in a custom block of ARES Commander, and the truth is that they have many applications, as we will see in more examples in future videos. To learn more about custom blocks and their parameters in ARES Commander, be sure to visit the extensive help offered by the program.